In English, a rainy day is used metaphorically to refer to a time of need or trouble, especially when one does not have much money. Rainy day then can be used on its own as an idiom. However, it's most often used in today's idiom, save something for a rainy day. Meaning of the English idiom, save something for a rainy day. To save something for a rainy day, especially money, means to keep it for a time in the future when it may be needed. To put something aside for a future time of need. Usage of idiom. As I said before, a rainy day in this idiom is usually a time of financial need, so it most often expresses a time of trouble or bad luck when one might need to have some money put aside. However, you can save other things besides money for a rainy day, especially things that are useful but that cannot be reused. No matter what is being saved, though, the idiom still tends to refer to a time of diminished resources when you are low on money. So the types of things being saved will be valuable, useful, or important things. One would not say, for example, a cupcake for a rainy day. Instead, in English, we'd say, I'm going to save this cupcake for later, meaning a short time in the future. On the other hand, a valuable bottle of wine might be saved for a rainy day. In other words, a time when you could not afford such an extravagance. Other verbs besides save can be used. You can put something aside for a rainy day, for example. Here are some other examples of using rainy day without save. I'm going to need this for a rainy day. I was able to plan for a rainy day. I have plenty of savings. Examples of how to use save for a rainy day in a sentence. My father sent me some money for my birthday. I think I'll save it for a rainy day. My brother gave me a super expensive bottle of whiskey. It's very nice. I'm tempted to open it, but I think I'll save it for a rainy day. My aunt needs surgery and her insurance is not covering all the cost. Luckily, she has some money saved for a rainy day. Dad, Uncle Davy gave me $100 for Christmas, said Jackie. You really should save that for a rainy day, said Dad. Come on, Dad, it's a Christmas gift. Origin of idiom. This idiom has been used since the 1500s.